A new government watchdog report has some disturbing news about America's weapons. According to the Government Accountability Office, during cybersecurity tests for weapons system, the Pentagon is developing testers played the role of an adversary were able to take control of systems relatively easy. Weapons are becoming increasingly computerized, but the GAO blames the Defense Department for not making cybersecurity a priority. For more on this, we are joined by cybercrime expert Hiram Del Amo. Thank you for joining us.
Hi. Thank you very much.
Well, I have to ask you, how can the U.S. weapons system end up being so vulnerable to cyber attacks?
Well, when we say the vulnerabilities, we have to really think about what is controlling these weapon systems, and it's most likely it's controlled by a computer system. That computer system is then connected to what everybody is calling the Internet of Everything, which means that that computer is connected to the entire world. Now, what makes it a safe type of computer system is how many barriers it has in front of it protecting it. So if you have very little barriers, they're very easy to be accessed to. If you have a lot of barriers, they're very hard to get into the computer system.
Well, we're talking about weapons. We're talking about things used in war, tools that are used to threaten war. How can you only have so many few barriers that are so easy to crack when we're talking about something so gravitas? Why would you not automatically, before you even release these to the military, make sure that they were 100% fail-safe from being attacked into?
Well, absolutely.
Isn't that common sense?
That is the key question, but we have to also think about all the cybercrime that's going on all over the world with these same type of systems that are actually protecting our defense systems. So, you know, I think it's a bigger issue, you know, and not only in the weapons, but also what type of equipment that we're using to protect these systems.
Well, so are these weapons sort of like our phone, where we have to update and we have to update every few weeks our phones? Are we seeing that one of the reasons why these are getting outdated so quickly is because of the systems are being updated, and you know, within a year, some of these main boards might actually already be out of date? Is that one of the reasons why we're not able to keep up?
Absolutely. There's a lot of the software programs that control these systems that were written probably 10 years ago, 15 years ago, where cybercrime was not really that big of an issue. And now you cannot create anything that has not been invented yet. So that's the biggest issue here, is how do you protect yourself from something that you don't know what's going to be coming in? So that's always going to be a big issue in any system that's created, whether it's a weapon system, whether it's a hardware system, whether it's a department system.
Right. Well, everyone seems to be using the similar components from places all over the world in their systems. Does this create a problem?
Absolutely. I mean, we have to think about that the government is not in the business of manufacturing any type of equipment, so they rely on the private sector to basically to purchase this type of equipment that so is the government, but so is the private sector also using. So you're basically kind of using the same hardware and the software that the rest of the world is using to protect yourself. Now, what makes it kind of different is the code embedded into this hardware that the government might change or modify just to make it better, but it's the same system. It's nothing that's invented by governments around the world.
So is it unrealistic to think that we can actually completely secure our weaponry today?
It's unrealistic. That is correct.
So that's the question. I mean, are we able to actually put in? Can we develop it? Can we, you know, what gets me in the world that we can put someone on the moon, and then we can have these advanced technologies in our weapons, and yet we cannot actually secure our weaponry. That's beyond something that makes sense to me.
That is absolutely correct, and we've always said that the safest system is a system that's never plugged into any network and nobody uses.
Well, Hiram, unfortunately, that's not what we live in, but thank you for actually shedding some light into a very complicated area most people don't know.
Thank you.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.